Greetings, YouTube. This is probably the most complicated video I've ever put together for a crystal opening because it was sent over to me with about 4 to 5 separate parts that was over 20 minutes long. And so what I had to do was take all the parts separately, put them together in Final Cut, export it, re-import it as one file, double the speed, and make sure that the video wasn't going to be 20 minutes long because my goal is to never have a video on my channel longer than 15 minutes. And so it's with that we watch 18A8E's 226,000 featured 5-star hero crystal that he has asked me to commentate, and I am honored to do so. Like I said, this is double the speed. Don't try this at home, kids. It might get a little fast. But he very much wanted to spin them out, so doubling the speed makes it a lot more bearable, shall we say, to watch, and hopefully exciting. Now, there are a lot of exciting champions in this crystal, and there's also a lot of trash, just like any featured crystal would be. And so when you let something spin out, there's some anticipation, but there's, also some boredom, which is why I'm guessing a lot of people have already fast-forwarded through the networking connection issues. But first champion being the champion, pretty darn cool. 1-for-1 in terms of hitting featured champs. A lot of people can't say that. And now we are going straight to crystal number 2, really knowing that if you get a great champion, it's probably going to balance out with a terrible champion, right? I mean, at least that would be my expectations on the video. And in the second champion, he gets MODOK. Not a terrible champion at all. In fact, a champion he already had, but now he has awakened. The champion and MODOK back-to-back, what a great start. I would be totally happy with this since my crystals recently have been infected with nothing but Cyclopses and the red stench of Satan herself. But hey, crystal number 3, we'll see if we can continue this heater known as this featured 5-star crystal opening. Also, when you fast-forward something, double the speed, making the crystal go all sorts of weird angles, looks sort of like a weird voodoo ritual, not to be confused with Dr. Voodoo, of course. But the third champion, first the champion, and then MODOK. What's it going to be? Is he going to continue on? Surely the Kabam RNG gods have to give him a trash champion to balance out a very good and awesome featured champion. But his third crystal turns out to be... Are you kidding me? Symbiote Supreme, champion that I got, and quite frankly was so disappointed by double rolling over Aegon. I didn't realize how great that champion was. So... all-time heater right now, and now we go to video number 2 so we can continue to see if the second chapter is as good as the first chapter. Most likely, of course, it cannot be. But spinning. Is he finally going to get a champion of trash? We know it's got to come at some point. It is the RNGesus way, and it gets Drax. Yeah, the first major miss of the opening, even though I still really like Drax, and there's an awesome guy in my alliance named Miles who is better with Drax than I am with most God tier champions. So sometimes, you just kind of fall in love, metaphorically, with the champion and their gameplay, and you can become really good with them. Head Shadow does the same thing with Loki to the degree that I've seen him take down enemies with Loki that I couldn't take down with the Holy Trinity of MCOC. So you just never know, right? You never know. But Drax, definitely the first miss of that crystal. Look how fast that reel is spinning. Again, don't expect that to happen at home, kids. And now we go to, a Magneto, right? Not so neato, actually. Back-to-back misses. The RNG has come back to Earth. Can't all be roses and happiness. What a weird analogy for positivity that was. But we are on our way. 4 minutes in. We have spun out quite a few crystals. We are going fast on this channel. This 20-minute opening, again, was cut down to 10. And there's a little surprise at the end, so it's not just 5-star featured either. And I appreciate the 6% of you that are actively listening to this and not fast-forwarding. So, yeah, we're waiting. We're waiting. Crystal's finally stopping. Can we break the streak of trash? And, it's magic, And this is his first magic. At this point... 2 featured champions in the Champion and Symbiote Supreme with magic. MODOK awakened. And some misses. Drax and Magneto. But overall, I would be so freaking happy with this. And speaking of freaking happy, sometimes it's just too easy. when you're happy and riding that streak. And it's a SIG 200 Stark Spidey, so of course that comes with that max signature ability crystal. But man, this is what the 5-star featured should be. Yeah, there's a lot of trash, but there's also a lot of reasons to celebrate. And this is the best case scenario, realistically, of what the new 5-star featured crystal should look like. Now I'm still expecting some misses. We've had far too many hits in this opening. It's completely unrealistic to expect this kind of opening if you hoard this many shards. But then again, it's really fun to hoard shards and just open them all at once and record it. Even if you never put it on YouTube, never send it to anybody else but yourself, it's nice to have. Mephisto, so much better than Iron Man or Iron Fist, and Mephisto is now awakened. I don't have a single 5-star Mephisto, so I am very envious as well of that pull. Down to 100,000 5-star shards. Still, he is looking to at least go until he gets Aegon, and even though he's had some incredible pulls, hadn't pulled Aegon yet. And, a first troll over from Aegon to Iron Fist. At least it's a new champion. But certainly that could have ended his hunt for Aegon. And this is the main reason why he's going for this. This is the main reason why he chose this opportunity to open the crystals and not to continue to hoard the shards. So Aegon, maybe he'll get him. Maybe he won't. We'll see. But he's running out of options. He's got just a small amount of shards left to find himself an Aegon. Let's see if this one has any chance. Looks like it not will be so far, but rolling over a Spidey Gwen to a X-23 and having that be a first-time awakening is incredible as well. Just so many hits in this. I would say Aegon and Iceman are a couple of the only champs he hasn't gotten so far, but he's missed so many of the trash champions. And now down to 76,000 shards. Maybe this is the lucky Aegon crystal. Who knows? No matter what, I would be so happy at this point with this opening, and I'm always impressed when people can save over 200,000 shards of any kind without spending them. And rolling over a Stark Spidey, boom! Aegon, first screenshot. He is super pumped, and guess what that means? He got his Aegon, double screenshot, and now he's going to use the rest of the shards on basics, because that gives him the ability to get more 6-star shards on dupes and also maybe more champions that he does not have. Normally, I also think it's kind of cool that his profile pick is Immortal Iron Fist. I know it's random, but just saying. So we got some basics as a surprise at the end. You just got to love how many crystals you get in this opening per seconds of watch time that you are investing in. Also going to love Final Cut Pro on a Mac, being able to edit this so well, so fast, because I was able to do this in about half an hour. And Yondu, hello. Is it a dupe? Yes, but it's a first-time dupe. So great opening as well. I put Yondu about the same area of excitement as MODOK. They're both upper-tier, great champions for many different utility, including Alliance War Defense. And we've got 4 more basics to go. Basically, more crystals. And roll over to Luke Cage for a Venom pull. Kind of painful, especially because it is an awakening. But hey, more 6-star shards. That's why he chose to save the 5,000 crystal shards per featured and go with the basic. I think that's a really wise decision as well, because the goal at the end of this was to have enough to open a 6-star. OG Hulk, also a dupe, and this is a lot of dupes. In fact, added quite a few signature stones on Hulk. Hulk used to be top 3 science champion. Now he's kind of digressed and definitely still top 10. But I wish Hulk had the bonus that he has attack-wise without having such low health. Now, who needs satellite when you have cable? I know many of you are sick and tired of hearing that joke. First time awakening, though, more 6-star shards. Hasn't worried about any new champions at this point ruining that 6-star shard streak. Last but certainly not least, the last basic crystal, looking for another dupe. At this point, like an all-time great opening that I've seen, especially when you consider the featured champs that he got. Everything you could hope for, especially ending in that Aegon, was just fantastic. And how about that? Hyperion, Domino, and Void all next to each other, and Domino being a first-time opening, along with, not the best basics, but a lot of dupes that gave him just enough to, guess what? In this crystal opening with 1 more 5-star. And I still think, gosh, Domino, I'm so thankful I've got her as both a 5 and 6-star. But that's why you open basics over featured when you already have the featured you're looking for, because you have more shots at a great champion like her that clearly is not in the current batch of featured. So last 5-star, threw some shards together and tried to make the most of this opening. Tough to follow Domino. Realistically not going to be the same quality, and of course it's not. It's Thor Jane Foster, and that is a first-time Thor Jane Foster, so some arena points, assuming that you, sir, like to dabble in the arena from time to time. But that means we get to end this video not with the 5-star crystal, but instead all of those dupes allowed him the chance to finish off with a 6-star. A lot of great champs in this, a lot of terrible champs, a lot of middle-of-the-road champs, but kind of cool that you clicked on for a 5-star featured opening and you got a little bit of dessert in the form of a 6-star crystal. I'm excited to open my next one, even though I'm about 3,000 6-star shards short still. So probably will be next month, hopefully. But here we go, 6-star spinning around, looking like a messed up dreidel. And we are stopping this now, and it's going to be Void Domino Yondu. Oh, but check that out. A dupe of his 6-star Yondu. I'd be very happy with that, though, of course, not as happy as Void or Domino. So double rollover, still duped Yondu, still has a duped 6-star, and there you have it, YouTube. This was a 22-minute video. I can press to 11 minutes before giving commentary. Thank you again, good sir, for allowing me the privilege to commentate your video. I've been sent a ton of featured 5-star videos to potentially commentate, so I've got to figure out when I have the time to do this. This is the first one that popped up in my inbox, so first come, first serve, if you will. Thanks for watching this. We got this under 12 minutes. That was my goal. So yay, congratulations on your great pulls, and I hope you enjoyed watching this crystal commentated video.